Whenever we fall ill, it's natural for us to think that the illness is coming from outside the body, that it's coming from outside our influence and that we have no control over it. So naturally, most of us will tend to externalize the illness. I did too. When I was diagnosed with cancer 10 years ago, I was so shocked, so afraid, so vulnerable that the only way that I could cope was to distance myself from the illness. I too stepped away and externalized my experience. Little did I know then what I know now, that cancer is very, very different. Unlike other illnesses, cancer is something that comes from the inside. It's basically our own cells which are malfunctioning and which cause cancer. My life changed when I stopped seeing cancer as something separate from me. I stopped seeing cancer as it. Instead, I realized that cancer was pointing at me, pointing to me. In fact, my cancer is me. Once I made the shift, everything changed. I realized that all the questions that I had were inside me, and so were all the answers. I encourage you to also do the same thing, is to look at cancer as something that's coming from inside of you. After all, if you don't take responsibility for your illness, how can you take responsibility for your healing? Think of it this way: perhaps your cancer is you.